Once upon a time there was a boy named Henry who went to school, but he wanted to make YouTube videos when he was at school. Once upon a time there was a app that he found on the teacher's iPod. He wanted to use it, but the teacher said no, you can only do that at home. When Henry got mad, she started making threats and started punching things and started breaking stuff and had to get disciplined and also started cursing. He also threatened his sister Selena, saying he was going to kill her. Now he didn't get disciplined just because he was not at his mom's house, and even if she went past his mom's house, he doesn't live there. You can also understand how Henry is that way. His mom's house, that time there was this man who used to be worse, who used to be negative, and who used to break everything. He also used to squeeze Zelda. He also used to squeeze the cat, but there was also the part where Jose took me and dragged me outside. I had to run to the neighbors to ask the neighbors to call the police. Now there was this one time when she was here and I didn't even know. Now I was on TV breaking the walls. I watched it was here. Okay, there was this one time where Timber was here, and I know Timber that goes to my mom's house. Now when she comes out of the line, there's also one thing in front of me that we want to tell you. For HCV, do not watch that channel. It is a bad curse channel, and don't watch HCV. There's people breaking their own stuff in her and people getting real hurt on that. Don't watch the TV networks. There was just pointing Henry, who talks about his mind as a computer and who also talks about his imagination vision as if it were a television and talks about it as being a real TV. Now think of it, it's creatively a TV. When Henry got told his imagination is not, he was talking to Kelvin, but he found out that Kevin told him that he is not his television. After that he went to the classroom, started getting bad, and also started banging stuff, saying I want little bit right now, and also started cursing I want little rip right F asterisk 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 asterisk. Now so when Henry got wrapped, he started screaming, Emmelinda help me, Emmelinda help me, I want my mom, I want my mom, I want my mom, I want Emmelinda, she is my mom, I want my mom, I want my mom, I want my mom, I want my mom. And he was also screaming and crying, Mommy come help me, and Melinda come help me, whatever you call her, Amy, I want Amy, I want Amy, I want Amy, I want Amy. And then he also, after that, he come right down, and when he come right down, he also made a video with a manual about not watching HCV television. Hello, my name.
Let's view this note. Alright guys, let's view it. Okay guys, so yeah, here it is.
Hello, my name is Henry, and I hate it when people say that I am not a television, but I am a TV. Now when I get mad, I do the wrong shish asterisk 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 asterisk. When I get angry, and I F asterisk 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 up people as punishment for telling me that I am not a television.
This one right here.
I am so mad, I hate feeling hurt, I wish I can feel better. Wait, I know, I will pretend that I am God.
Okay, so hello, my name is Henry, and today I'm going to be showing you the story I just made, where I talked about several things I do when I get mad.
Once upon a time there was a boy named Henry who lived with his mom, but also when he was bad at times, his mom started to revoke his privileges. When she revoked his privileges, he started to get really dangerously mad. But when he was in the emergency housing, he also told Big Denny, I am safe with CPS. Now I heard Big Denny saying that CPS breaks apart families, but when me and Mom were in the Gates Hotel, when Big Denny told me that my brain is not a computer, I walked to him and punched him in the face. What is the emergency housing? I started to get mad at him. What he told me that I am not safe for child protective, but at the old house on 244, or I don't know the address, but when I was on your streets, I heard that I used to go to school asking like teacher to, I used to go to school calling child protective, and I used to stand in front of a CPS worker, and I used to talk to not what I used to do that. You should sit in front of a CPS worker. Look at the difference of a CPS worker. Me and Selena were playing Machado Motors pretend to the boulders, and Big Denny took away my privileges for doing that, and also said, you know, that stuff is not a computer. NNOW. In the emergency housing, I used to get crazy mad and break Selena's toys and break things in the Mercy house in such a stop on the floor and curse, and I also used to to get angry with Big Daddy went even, and Melinda told me I am not safe with Child Protective when I go to school talk and CPS that I still do now. There's this invention called the House of Mercy. The House of Mercy was created when I was living with my mom. It was created now the house, and now the House of Mercy was invented. This is how the House of Mercy started off to be now. When we was at CC Pam's house, stop cursing to my house, it's making it worse. That was when Chambers started to come to my mom's house. It was also before when the camera thing started, and it was a long time before I had video on YouTube. Now when me and Miranda were in the car, we were actually saying and calling Child Protective protecting. I was also talking to my mom rather if I am safe with the CPS worker, and that's what I remember now. What I mean, I remembered when me and Selena we're pretending method of motors and pretending CPI stuff. Now think.